we think about the Model T, we think about more than a car. We think about its place in history and how it changed people's lives and changed the landscape of America. The Model T Museum is easy to find. It's right in the heart of Richmond, Indiana. We're located right off of I-70 between Indiana and Ohio border. The Model T Ford Museum's mission is to preserve the history of the Model T Ford for generations to come. We're also interested in telling that history in a way that is interactive for people that visit the Model T Museum. We have over 40 vehicles and a Pete and Pole airplane that has a Model T engine in it. And folks think when they come to the museum, they're only going to see Model Ts. That's not entirely true. We have Model Ts, and then we have modified Model Ts. So you're not just going to see little black cars sitting around.
Model Ts are incredible because they're modifiable to any extent. If you could envision your car serving a function, you could make the Model T serve that function. We have several cars in our agency building that shows such a broad world of business and service. One of my favorites is probably the snowmobile that we have. It is a home-built wooden body snowmobile that was used by a postman. You could imagine the snowdrifts that he had to overcome just to get his mail to all of his patrons. The Model T started production in October of 1908 up in Detroit, Michigan, and ended production in May of 1927. Ford, towards 1913, innovated and changed the production process so that it could use a moving assembly line so that the chassis could move from person to person, from station to station, decreasing the assembly time from 12 hours to an hour and a half.
Henry Ford used the assembly line to his advantage to make the car affordable for the everyday person. As you walk around the museum, you will see that the price of the Model T goes down. And folks are kind of surprised by that. But that was Henry's whole idea, that the car would start at this price point but then get cheaper and affordable for people. The Model T Museum is maintained by the Model T Ford Club of America. The Model T Ford Club of America was begun back in 1965 and has a very long history. It was begun as a way to pull together Model T chapters that had begun springing up and to give them a structure. So a way for them to communicate, a way for them to gather, whereby they could have tours together, have community together. The Model T Museum came about as an outreach program for our educational arm of the Model T Ford Club of America. When people visit the Model T Museum, we hope that they walk away with a sense of the history and the impact that the Model T had on the world at that time. The whole idea behind the museum is to show that the Model T isn't a funny-looking little black car. It really had such a place in history that it changed the world.